2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I am very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
Now this week, Henny, he's intending to beat Brooke Henderson, one of Canada's finest golfing experts.
Oh, I mean, she has the whole of Canada rooting for her. So you're not just playing against Brooke, you're playing against Brooke and Canada. I wouldn't want to do that if it was me. Brooke has a fantastic game to go along with her wonderful personality. Don't get caught up in the talk. She will have some lovely conversations going around while she beats you on the side.
Yeah, she's going to try and kill you with kindness, Henny. I see where you're going there. Good luck in this rivalry. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny. Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
And he's hit that inside the range. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Good shot there, Beamer. This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Opting for the 6-iron. And tidy looking shot, that one.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
He's got a chance. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Oh, great swing there. Second shot here on the third. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. This one's for birdie. Just didn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
It's been a little up and down, but she's just one stroke back from her rival.
Come on, don't be shy.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Now, if he can just roll this one nicely, he'll manage to get ahead of Brooke Henderson.
Oh, how about that one? And that will take him to 3 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 5th is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
That was wonderfully done. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Went straight down.
That should find the surface. That's inside the house of opportunity. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make a par here. And down it goes. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
That's a good-looking shot there. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
That makes its way to the first cut.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
They've holed it. That'll be for birdie. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of 3rd spot. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Currently 4 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Opting for the 6-iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Yeah, well played.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Okay, steady now. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Atta boy, good shot. Elevated greens are always difficult to approach. Make sure you got the right number. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Good shot there.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She got one back on that last hole.
Great looking shot this. Okay, time to return to the action. Setting up here with a very long putt. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
These rivals, there's nothing between them, is there? It's been entertaining so far. I'm interested to see how they attack the back 9 and who, if either of them, comes out on top.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Going with the 6-iron here. Needs this to kick a bit left. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. This putt for par here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Oh, well done. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Just 3 back from the leader.
This one is all over it.
Playing their fourth shot. 3 shots off the lead. And he holds it. What a putt. And that will take him to 5 under. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And this is becoming a familiar sight. Colin Morikawa leads. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Well played. From around 170 yards here, only 2 shots off the pace.
This one is chewing fiber.
And he's safely on the green. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
1 stroke behind her rival this week.
Ooh, nicely played. Good shot. Let's return to live play now. This putt is about 17 feet long.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will move him to 6 under par. And now to the standings. They sit in second place behind Ricky Fowler. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Well played. And that will take him to 7 under. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
And here we are with the third shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Opting for the 6 iron. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Was on a good line. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill. Bit of extra juice needed.
There it is. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Should find the green. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh. That's disappointing. And that puddle drop. Well done. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The Copperhead course, the snake pit, we're right in the middle of it.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Pretty good shot there.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
This for back-to-back birdies.
No, that's too bad. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
8 under for the day. Currently tied atop the leaderboard. Going with the 6-iron here. That's the right option. Put it back in play. Getting ready to play their third. Currently tied for the lead. This one heading towards the green. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 7 feet to the cup. And another round safely in the books. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for second. On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Currently in the top 5, nice spot to be with a couple of rounds to go. But still, they need to make something happen. Right now, it's just not as good as the guys out in front, so they're going to have to make something happen sooner than later.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. Time for the second shot into the first. Oh, that was pure. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Oh, tidy looking shot, that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Putting for birdie. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently sitting in third place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Opting for the 6-iron.
They've decided to club up.
A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. It's got a chance. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
This is Brooke Henderson. Oh, I thought that one was going in. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Ooh. And back to the course with the live action. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
This one's dialed in. Well done. Take the birdie.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Sitting at minus 11 overall. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. One win is good, but 2 wins would be great. Not bad.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That is outstanding. And snatches a birdie as well.
Check this out. Holding it out from the fairway. That away. Great shot.
Well, this one's right at the pin.
Oh, right by the hole.
Big time play, that one, Beamer.
Inside a couple of feet. Guaranteed birdie for him.
And that's the right momentum. Back into top spot on the leaderboard.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Ooh, right by the hole. That'll sting a bit. It's just about 3 feet away.
Job done. Let's head to the next.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Nicely done.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Brooke Henderson. Wow.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Opting for the 6-iron. That's not what they were looking for.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Okay, so that's step one, but now got to hold a mid-range putt.
A par putt on the table.
Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
And to be fair, getting it up and down out of the bunker, albeit that was a pretty simple, straightforward bunker shot.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. Beautiful swing there. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. That looked good for a long time, didn't it? Big putt for par coming up. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Getting ready to play their third. Only one shot off the pace. Oh, well holed. And top spot on the leaderboard to boot.
Moments like that deserve another look.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
And with that, they'll move back into top spot on the leaderboard. Time to tee off on the 11th. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
He's got a bit of trouble here. Bad lie just off the fairway. Ouch.
From about 130 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first. with Justin Rose second.
Yeah, that one will play.
Lining up from around 160 yards. He leads the field by a stroke.
Woo, back there, horsey. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
That's frustrating. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. This hole is a par 3.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Sitting at 6 under.
Trying to break into the all-important top 10.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. How close was that to going down?
And he needs this to save par.
That's well holed. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
That's nicely done. And here we are with the third shot.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Oh, come on, sit. Well, that's a handy shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold. Leading by 3 strokes now. Here we are in front of a par 3. Wow, what a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Well, there's the line, the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down?
And she's holed it.
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
All right, you'll make it the next time.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And this putt coming up for his par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We have a par 3 on this one.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
They get a little ground draw here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Oh, so close.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Solid par putt, that. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Now striding to the final tee of this round.
That's some good golf right there. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Up the hill to an elevated green. They're going to need to take a little extra club to get it all the way back to this pin.
Getting ready to play their third.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
And that signs off on today's round. So, 2 rounds in the books, Rich. Not a bad little day's work, I think.
No, and only 2 more to go. Looking forward to seeing what happens over the final 36.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.